Well, hey crafty friends, it's Heidi Scott with DIY Dreaming. I hope you're having a wonderful day. On this tutorial, this video, we're gonna make two Snowflake T-shirts that are super cute. And what I love about these is that they're not traditional Christmassy colors and they don't even have anything really to do with Christmas. So you can wear them all year long, well, all winter long. But they are sort of holiday-ish and fun. So that's what we're gonna be doing. I'm gonna show you how to use this t-shirt placement doodad thing. And we're gonna do some cute touches on the sleeves of one of these t-shirts. So as you're hopping on, say hi. I see lots of people coming on. Let me know if you have any questions along the way. Feel free to sprinkle all that normal stuff. And when I'm all finished, I'll get you guys links to everything that we used. So let's see, which one should we start with? I think we'll start with this one right here. Both of the t-shirts that I'm gonna be using are from Target, and they're both from the men's department, and let me tell you why. And you guys can tell me, do you agree? So I don't know what it is with ladies' fashion right now, but honestly, I don't like very much of it because everything is so short. So all the t-shirts out there, all the long sleeve t-shirts, all the sweatshirts, all the tops are all like crop tops that are so short. So there you go. There's my ranting about the style right now. I don't know why that is, but I don't feel comfortable with my tops that would ride up and show my tummy if I even raised my hand. So to solve that problem, just go to the men's department. And this is one of the t-shirts I picked out. It's like that baseball sleeve style. I got an extra large because I like my t-shirts roomy. And oops, I just threw something on the floor by accident. And so this is a real nice sort of heathered gray with navy blue sleeves. And I'm going to show you with this one how to use the t-shirt placement thingy-mabob. And then we're going to do this adorable stencil. I have not used it before, but I love it. I'm loving everything Snowflakes this year. It says, if hugs were snowflakes, I'd send you a blizzard. And it has all these cute little things on it. And we're going to be doing it in navy blue ink. So it's going to look so cute with this, the sleeves and everything here. And so, let's see. Well, let me show you. Magnolia has this t-shirt placement kit that comes with a little placement thing for adults, for youth, for toddler, and for infant. And obviously I'm an adult, we're gonna use the adult size. All you're gonna do with this is just line it up with the collar of your shirt. And what it tells you, I do want it to be pretty. I mean, it basically tells you where to lay the start of your design, and it shows you the center, which I think is super helpful. So can you guys see it right here? I just aligned this with the cutout of the neck, and it will show me where to lay my stencils. So this is brand new. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna label it. Whoops. Assuming I could spell snowflakes. Okay, and ordinarily, as I always say, you would fuzz your stencils, especially when they're brand new. It's important, but it makes no sense to fuzz a stencil on fabric when we're about to use it on fabric. So I'm not gonna fuzz it on another piece of fabric before I use it on this one. That just doesn't make any sense. And I think I'm going to lay this down one more time. This makes it so much easier to get your stencil straight. Oh my word. Okay, so I have in between my the front and the back of my t-shirt, I have 2 layers of paper towels. You can use the inking mats, those are great, but for me, my personal preference is just to put paper towels in between my layers, all right? And like I said before, we're gonna be using this ink, which is called navy blue, for doing t-shirts, tea towels, totes, pillows, anything that could possibly get wet or that you'll want to wash. You want to use ink. You cannot use chalk paste. And the inks from Magnolia all have the white top. All right, and I'm going to get one of these little stir stick thingamabobs, and I put my stencil on really nice and firm. And so we're just gonna whip this t-shirt out. You're gonna see how quick, I mean, it's speedy. And then the next one I have some fun ideas for. So let's see, what else did I want to tell you? It'll take probably 3-4 hours for this ink to fully dry, and then I will heat set it. I don't have a heat press, but I know lots of you serious crafters do. I just use my regular iron, and I'll put it on a cotton setting, no steam, and I will just go over my design for 3 or 4 or maybe 5 minutes. With t-shirts, I like to, after I'm done doing that, I like to turn them wrong side out and do the back of the design for a few minutes, and then it's completely permanent. You can wash these, and I just got some tea towels out. I don't think I have them in here, from last year that I made with some Christmas designs from Magnolia. We used them all last year, and then I put them away. I'm just pulling the excess little blobs up, and I'm bringing them back out this year to use, and they were all made with the same kind of ink. They were all heat set, and it's just easy peasy and really nice. Okay, so here's my t-shirt, and I never know where to start pulling. I'm gonna pull side to side. This is the part where I can sometimes mess my own projects up, so I don't want to. It's great. Yay! Okay, hold on, I'm throwing my little stencil with ink on it in a tub of water off camera. Let me just dry my hands, and I'll hold this up, and it's super cute. It's perfect. If hugs were snowflakes, I'd send you a blizzard. And look at all the adorable little snowflakes that are on it. So I will let this dry. I'll heat set it with my iron. I like to put parchment paper in between my iron and my project. I'll go over it for 3 or 4 minutes with my iron on cotton, and then I'll probably wash and dry my t-shirt, which I could have done that first, but I was too eager to show you this project. So, okay, so then the next project I want to show you is with this stencil, which is so adorable. Baby, it's cold outside. Look at the little mittens and all the snowflakes. Oh my gosh. Magnolia has really hit it out of the park with all of the snowflake everything this year. So we're going to use this on the back. And then we're going to use this. Let me open it up. These are the snowflakes that are so absolutely adorable. I used them like crazy last year. I know I'll use them like crazy this year. And we're gonna do a design on the sleeves. And also, this t-shirt is one of those t-shirts. It's a men's t-shirt again, because I didn't want a crop top. I want a long sleeve comfy shirt, and it has a pocket. So we're gonna do the back of it, and then I'm gonna come back off camera and do the pocket after the back is dry and been heat set. But I'm gonna also show you what you can do to your sleeves that are so cute. So let's see. All right, so what I need to do here is get some paper towels out. So what is everyone doing? I see Lena from Lebanon. It's 10 p.m. there, so she's glad to be able to watch me. Yay. And I see RJ. If you turn it inside out, do you need to put something in between the front and back so the ink doesn't go to the other side? Well, I would do it on my ironing board, and so I would put the ironing board in between the two layers. You could do some more parchment paper, and this is my parchment ironing paper in my craft room. I need to get some more because mine has got a rip. But yeah, nothing special at all. Okay, let me see if I can do this. The hardest part about this project is getting your whatever you want to use in between your layers, because I don't want to ink the back of my shirt and then have that go through to the other side. You know what I mean? And the next thing is I need to decide how far down do I want it. And I want it for sure on down past where the size little stamp thing is. And okay, so we're going to use this one. Baby, it's cold outside. I've got it labeled. I've used this one a couple times. But if I was going on a piece of wood, a piece of glass, something like that, I would definitely fuzz it. It's still sticky. Okay, I'm going to basically lay this down, and then I'm going to cheat, and I'm going to use, what is this lump here? Oh, it's the pocket in the front. Okay. I'm going to basically cheat and use my ruler to see if I have it sort of centered. So I'll just go from the armpit is not quite 6.5. I think we're good. It's close enough. Yeah. I'm not going to fiddle with that more than that. Okay, so we're going to use the same blue color because I think that this is, you know, it says winter and Christmas, but it isn't so Christmassy that you couldn't wear it all winter long. And plus, I'm just really loving blue. So, another squeegee. All right, so can you guys see? I think you can. We are just going to quickly press the ink through the holes in our mesh stencil. One thing I do want to tell you is try to resist the urge to keep going over and over and over it, because that is when you can make a mistake. And that is also when you can accidentally get too much ink on your project and be pushing it actually underneath the holes of your stencil, and then you get kind of a smudgy look, and that doesn't sound good or look good. Just a little bit more. So this is the back of the t-shirt, and what my plan is to do the front of the sleeves. I'll show you that in just a second. And then I'm going to put a big snowflake on that little man's pocket that's on the very front right side. Okay, and this is what it looks like. get any ink on my fingers that I would accidentally get on my t-shirt. Perfect! Okay. So now I'm looking at my project and I'm noticing that there's one teeny tiny little place where it looks like maybe I didn't quite get enough of the blue ink. So we can fix that easy. Magnolia has these great tools called paintbrush squeegees. They come 5 in a set. They look like this. They're all different shapes. This one is kind of a point, and I'm going to use this one just to pick up a teeny bit of the blue ink and essentially paint it right on the spot that I missed just a little bit. Might be smarter actually to do this after the rest of the t-shirt is dry. Okay, that's a little better. I'm gonna finish fooling with it when it's all dry, but this is what the back of our t-shirt looks like. Okay, so then there's this pocket in the front that I will do a design on. And before I came live, I put this on the front of where the sleeves hang down, if you had your hands like this, basically right here. It's just one of those little snowflakes with the same blue colored ink. So we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. It's gonna be on the front, okay? So, and this is pretty much dry because it's been sitting for a bit. Okay, I'm going to put some paper up in my sleeve. Try to push it as flat as I can. So all the snowflake stuff, all the baby it's cold outside and sending you a blizzard and all that, if you did these stencils in your traditional red and green, they would totally scream Christmas. But because I did them in blue, I think they're, I'm just looking to see. How do I have this? Okay, and it was, I'm gonna do the same part of the snowflake. That's from this one, but this one's brand new and I haven't cut it up yet. So we're gonna use my one from last year. Just here somewhere, here we go. And it's this one right here that I did on the other sleeve. So I'm gonna be boring and do the same one on the sleeve. But then I'll do one of the bigger snowflakes on the front pocket. Okay. So, trying to remember, how did I line this up? I need to move my paper towels so that they're more flat. Okay. Same deal exactly. A little bit of blue ink. I'm gonna get a smaller squeegee that was actually, it's part of a cut apart. It's called a small cut apart squeegee. And I like to cut these in half is what this size would be. And in fourths is what this smaller one would be. They're just easier to work with when you have just a little stencil that you're doing. I have some projects behind me that I'm going to show you in just a minute, so stay with me. There we go. Adorable, perfect. And then, like I said, we'll do Can you guys see? We'll do something very similar on the front pocket of this t-shirt, but I really don't want to mess it up. So I'm gonna just sort of scooch it up. You can see how the stencil itself turned out great. Oh gosh, no. And yeah, I really don't want to mess that up. Okay. So the other thing I wanted to show you was just a couple of the other snowflake things that they have. Magnolia also has this one. It says, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, but it's a snowman and it has some adorable little snowflakes on it. And then there's this one, which I just used, that says sleigh rides. I've had this stencil for over a year and I've used it a lot. These are a great investment in your crafting closet. Okay, I used it a lot last year, and yesterday I was just fooling around and I made this sign with it. Super boring. It's just that cream paint that I love that's called Plaster. It's Waverly brand from Walmart. I painted the frame and the back that color, and then I used black chalk paste on it. And that's what this stencil looks like. And look at the cute little snowflakes all over. Isn't that adorable? So those are some. And then there's this one that says, Let It Snow. And then the Snowflakes stencil. And then there's a lot of other Christmassy ones that have snowflake themes. So, yeah. Anita says she loves that slate. Me too. Oh my gosh. You know, I thought initially of doing this in red because I'm doing red for my Christmas colors this year. But then the boring, you know, the boring conservative neutral part of me came out and said, I just want to see what this looks like just in black and cream. And it is stunning. And then I made this little messy bow. So we'll do this as a project sometime in the very near future. Also, we're going to be doing, I've been hearing from you guys that you're eager to see some tree toppers. So I want to show you a couple that I have here. And we'll be doing that very soon. If you want to see these tree topper ideas, let's say that we'll do it, maybe Friday or Saturday of this week. But if you want to see it, do a this, or better yet, say something in the comments, and then look up here and make sure that you've liked and followed DIY Dreaming. And those things don't guarantee that Facebook will show you what I'm doing, but they do improve your odds. So this is one that I made, I'm trying to remember if this was last year or the year before. It's a little crunched. The little tubes are a little crunched. It's just made out of vintage sheet music. The whole thing holding it together is a paper plate, 2 paper plates. And then there's silver glitter on it. And then this is one of those little snowflake shapes that you can get at Dollar Tree. Up here, whoops, is the same idea. It's not as scrunched and it's a little bit bigger. I think this is the one that I actually used on my tree last year. And also I did more spokes out of it. Can you see the difference? I think they're both pretty for any time of the year, although I don't usually have a Christmas tree up any time of the year. But this is going to be one thing that I'm going to show. And then this is another. This was my very first attempt at making a tree topper out of vintage sheet music. I did this, I think, 3 years ago. It's kind of big. It kind of reminds me of a big old peacock. And I had a very neutral kind of tree, so I put some twine right here. These are just big rolled pieces of sheet music, and it's all built on a paper plate that I would just put this little loop over the top of my tree. And it did look great. So there's a ton of different things that we could do. I think we'll do one either Friday or Saturday, and I think we'll do it with some red glitter and maybe some red chalk paste or something. I don't know. But I want to do the one that we make here together with red because my Christmas tree is going to have a red and cream theme to it. So anyways, so that was the other thing that I wanted to show you were the upcoming tree topper projects. Now, if you don't have any sheet music, but you want to be getting ready to do this with me, you can use any kind of old books or new books even if you want to go to Dollar Tree and grab a brand new one to roll up. And you're going to need some glitter. And the glitter I like the best, let me just show you that right now, is this is my glitter box. Okay, if you're doing silver, then I love this glitter from Walmart. It's called Sulin Extra Fine Glitter in Sterling. That's great. But we are most likely going to be using this little teeny bit, which I have no idea where it came from. It was just in my craft box, of red glitter. Sulin also has gold. So you'll need the paper that we're going to use. It can be book pages, it could be brown craft paper, it could be scrapbook paper. I mean, it could be whatever you want it to be. And if you're going to do the glitter part, you'll need some glitter, and then you'll need some type of an adhesive, which we'll either use Eileen's Tacky Glue from Walmart. I'm trying to see if I can figure out how to not have such a strong glare on that. Or we'll just use Mod Podge. Or you could use plain craft, any kind of craft or school glue. And then you'll need some paper plates and some hot glue and a paintbrush. And I think that's pretty much it. So it should be super fun. These hold up well. I've had all of them since I made them. And they're just different. So yeah, either Friday or Saturday. What size are my book pages? Well, they're all different. These ones here are just the regular size of a book page. Sheet music, they're probably 9 by 11 or something. And then these ones, I did cut them a little bit shorter. So I don't know, we'll figure it out as we're going along. But your Christmas tree topper can be any size that you want. So if you want to make sure that you get to see and do a tree topper out of book pages with glitter and a paper plate, do a this or a this. This is better, but even better is to say something to me in the comments, because Facebook says, there's interaction. They must want to see what Heidi's doing at DIY Dreaming. And then make sure that you have your notifications turned on and that you've liked and followed my page. Okay, Beverly is asking, where do I get my shirts? This cute little jacket, isn't it cute? It came from Target like 3 years ago. And it was not expensive at all. It's got this cute little peplum thing. But I just keep pulling it out year after year. Almost all my clothes either come from Target, Old Navy, or Loft. I am a bargain shopper. All right, well, thank you guys so much for joining me. I will get pictures of our projects that we made when everything's dry. I'm not gonna fuss with them right now. I'm gonna put a little snowflake on the front of this t-shirt, and I'm gonna fix up a couple spots where it doesn't look like I got quite enough ink on there. So I'll heat set it, press it, and have it all ready to go and get pictures and show those to you. I'll put them here in these comments. I'll also put them just on DIY Dreaming. And if you want links to any of these stencils, to the ink, to the These are so handy and it's not expensive at all. The t-shirt placement thing, to the paintbrush squeegees, the ink, or anything at all. Just let me know in the comments. Just say link and I would be glad to grab that for you. I can get you a direct link so you don't have to go to the website and hunt these things down yourself. All right, the t-shirts came from Target today, from the men's department. Where do I find my t-shirts that I stencil? Yeah, Judy, these particular, I've gotten t-shirts everywhere. I've ordered some, I've picked up some great ones at Hobby Lobby, but these ones in particular, these 2 long sleeve t-shirts came from the men's department at Target today. And the brand, in case you're, and they were not expensive at all. This is the brand Goodfellow and Company. And each one of these t-shirts was only $12.99. And I got extra large because I'm kind of an extra large person. And I like my t-shirts to be roomy and comfy, and I want to be able to wash and dry them and not have to hang them up. So just let me know if you want links. Let me know if you have any questions about anything. And I hope to see you for some of this stuff that I have coming up in the next couple of days. Alrighty, have a great rest of your day. I'll see you later. Bye.